guys, it's Caitlin or JudgeKitty, and today I'm playing a Call of Duty game. It's not Call of Duty Black Ops 2, it is World at War. Very underrated one, and people have been wanting me to play Call of Duty, but you didn't specify which one. No, so I decided to play this one, but I have a point for it. So this is going to be a video about why people continue to go back to Call of Duty games. The end of the summer and year are fast approaching, and that means new familiar games and new games in general. But Call of Duty 10, if you can believe it, Call of Duty 10, I can't even believe it's been that long, a long time, but it's soon to be released as well. But people lately are getting sick of Call of Duty that I have run into. They say Call of Duty sucks, Call of Duty is always the same, Call of Duty is never going to change. And that statement is true to a point. In some ways it's the same, and where it's the same is the people. The people are the same from game to game, from Call of Duty to Call of Duty, any FPS in general, but we're sticking to Call of Duty. People are always the same. They say the same insults, they act like 5-year-olds. I continue to have to mute people all the time. I always am using the mute button because people are the same. That's the same situation. Another same situation is when people complain about the game itself, when they complain about things that are part of the game. Especially ghosts. Anything that makes a person invisible or helps them be stealthy in some way, people are going to have huge issues with. Like motion detectors. It's part of the game. Deal with it. There's going to be things in the game that you're not going to like. And if you don't like those things that they're using, those perks that they're using, find a way around it, you know? Go beat those ghosty camper type people and just kill them off. Why do people continue to play these Call of Duty games? You know, what keeps them coming back? You cannot tell me that it's the same, you know, because same is not fun. You can't tell me it's the exact same. And you will never convince me that you play these games because you find it boring. And for me, the answer is simple. I play Call of Duty because it's fun. I love it. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm going to continue to buy the series until eventually if they stop making it. I've always had this weird sense of competitive drive that I want to see my name at the top of the scoreboard. You know, I love FPS type games, and I will always be playing them. And I will try new things, and I will try, like, I don't know if I'm not that good at new modes, especially Kill Confirmed. It took me a long time to get used to that one, and eventually I warmed up to it. And Domination and Search and Destroy especially, but Search and Destroy, it's more like you can search for a little bit, and I will search, but I will just die, so it's search and die. Some things that are the same with me are the visuals of games. I will always be drawn. I am a sucker for really good visuals, really good graphics. I will die to looking for fish in fish tanks. I will die looking for anything that's really cool, like the ocean. I will just stare at the water and I'll die. But you know, I don't care because I have fun. And you know, when it comes to the story and CGI anyways, and the new maps, and things are gonna be different, but they're also gonna have similarities because that's what the series is. It's Call of Duty. It's a series, you know, and stories in general are, even outside of video games, are a little bit the same. There's gonna be a villain. There's gonna be a hero. There's gonna be somebody that dies. There's somebody that's brainwashed that you won't find out is brainwashed till the end of the book, end of the movie. Those kind of things are always gonna be a little bit the same. People feel the same with Halo and Battlefield or any FPS game, really. I just got really distracted because there have been bees, and I will show you at the end of this that there is a huge nest outside that they just keep flying around. Anyways, I'll get back to the point. With Halo, I think the story was really amazing. I have always been drawn to the storyline. I love it a lot. And I think it's one of the best. And the Call of Duty stories have not kept me really interested. I think they're cool now and then. World at War, if you haven't played this storyline, it's really cool. It's very visually enhancing to my eyeballs. I love it. But a lot of them are, they're just okay. I love the multiplayer, you know. A lot of people are about the multiplayer, but I will still play the story mode because, yeah, it's cool. It's good to play. What really pisses me off is when people go to buy the game and they try to make it be something that it's not. They can't make up their mind. They buy it and they complain that they have it. Just go return it. Make up your mind. Gamers have become very spoiled lately. They don't know how to take a game for what it is. They have expectations, but that's what the game is. That's why there's trailers. That's why they give you little updates before you buy the game, you know? Like, just make up your mind. Just take the game for what it is. And I will buy the next Call of Duty because I like the series, and I'm into it, and that's it, and that's all. I like it. But if you want something completely different, if you're not into it anymore, go buy Diablo. Go back to Mario Kart, you know, or Duck Hunt, whatever it is you want to go back to. don't try and make it be something that's not, because it's not going to change. It's there. And Call of Duty is always going to be around, and if it's not, another series will pick up in its place. There's always going to be people for us to shoot in the face, you know? Which Call of Duty is your favorite? Which Call of Duty do you wish that you could go back and play more of? Or which Call of Duty do you wish that there weren't so many hacked lobbies that you could go play? Because I actually feel that way with Call of Duty 4 and this game. World at War is very hard to find a non-hacked lobby. I'll leave it at that. But what other Call of Duty did you start on? And if it's not a Call of Duty game, what FPS is your favorite? Do you wish you could play more of? Do you wish they made another one in the series? Just let me know how you feel. Also, if you want to play some Call of Duty with me, I'm going to try and be on a little bit more. So I'll see you guys around and have an awesome day. Bye! Hi guys, we're at the end of the video, and I said I'm going to show you that hornet's nest. Well, they go everywhere, and it's really scary. So here, let me show you. This is what it is. I will show you right now. Okay. See that up there? Yeah, they have been flying around all day. Scary stuff.